Okay. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Is it going? It is. Cool. So I saw a comment in one of our YouTube videos about Foundry Virtual Tabletop and the fact that Cortex Prime has a module. Apparently, the system's in there, unofficial. And I thought I would just go over my thoughts on it. I haven't looked at it. I actually haven't opened Foundry in a really long time because I don't play with maps anymore, and I haven't played with maps probably since last fall when I stopped playing Pathfinder and I moved into PBTA games. So I'm going to look through this and see how it goes. I'm pretty excited. Pretty curious. So we'll just make a new actor. Actors are characters in Foundry. We'll name him Tess. I guess that was his name to begin with. We got plot points, assets, traits, custom dice. Okay. Let's see. Let's go with. Okay, I see. Okay, and you click the plot points to use them. Add them there. Use them here. That's pretty neat. Signature asset. Let's call this Bow of Fire. Shoots fiery arrows. I'm gonna make that a D8. Let's see. Can I do that? No, that's 2D6. How do I get rid of one? Okay. Oh, uh-oh. I deleted the whole thing. Let's try that again. Like that. Oh, it's got the dice roller pool down here. We'll see how that works in a second. Fire bow. Oops, fiery fire arrows. Okay, my question is, it looks like, okay, you can change the dice type. That's pretty neat. I like how they have adopted the style. If you ever have seen the Cortex PDF, all of this is stylized to that, so that's nice. Makes it look nice and pretty. You can do dice pools here. My one complaint here, it looks like, is that you can't. Oh, okay, you just press the X. Okay, you hover on the X. It gets rid of that dice, that way you don't have to delete the whole thing and start over. That's neat. I like that. X. Oh, dang it. I did it again. Okay, I just have to stop clicking so fast. Let's see, Firebell. We know what it does. I want it to be like a D8. That's cool. Click the edit. Okay, you click the edit button. I am assuming you just click this to add it to your dice pool down here. That's pretty neat. New asset. Same thing as regular assets. It's just not a signature asset. Same thing as the above. Let's just say that I have, I don't know, Sharp Rock. D6, probably. There's that. I got a Sharp Rock. How do complications work? Broken arm. And I wonder if you could trade out complications for stress. It does not look like at this time that is an option. Broken arm. That would probably be pretty severe, huh? I want D10 on that. Complication of broken arm. Okay. This is pretty bare bones, but it's really all you need to play Cortex. I like that you can add custom dice. So I guess if you were if you were using stress, you would have to keep track of it here. It looks like notes. That's your dice pool down there. see. See, a constitution stress. See if we can make that work. Yeah, this is pretty bare bones for what it is. It doesn't look like it can do stress yet, but these are cool. The cool thing about Cortex is that it's a dice pool. So let's see. Okay, all that shows up. Let's see what happens when we finally roll. So, there's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a way to create a legit character here. How would we do that? And what I mean is that every character has distinctions, and I would have expected that to be here. This is not a complete character sheet, and I'm not entirely sure how we would go about doing that without having to constantly add your custom dice each time. Because if you're going to use Foundry because it's all in one place. And this kind of looks like it's not there yet. Oh, let's see what this says. Oh, cool. Okay, the toggle icon means it's shut down. So sometimes you can shut down a trait in order to like step up another trait. And so you can't use the shutdown trait at all during that scene. But it makes you like really powerful with the other trait that you use. Let's see. Oh, let's go look in the system settings. It just mentioned that. Let's see. Core settings are different. Trait settings. Add a trait set. Look at that. Okay, so we would go distinctions. Let me just do a thing where I, whoopsies, steal Herman's, the character sheet I have for the game we're in. We're in a Forbidden Lands Cortex hack currently on his end, and I do have my character sheet for that. So let me just make that in here and see how it goes. Okay. Here we go. Okay, we got distinctions. I'm not going to type a description because you just will know. Has dice. Max dice 1. Minimum dice rating. Distinctions are always a D8. Always. Have labels. Has detail lists. I don't know. Allow custom traits. That's fine. Have labels. Just gonna, do that. Oh. I see. Okay. So, what did he do here? Oh, it was race slash, I don't know what's the politically correct term nowadays. It's, heritage? Whatever. Heritage. What's this detail? Oh, no. Those don't matter. Okay. Okay. Heritage. Let's add another one. Class. Add another one. Oh, yeah, it's called kin. It's right there. What am I thinking? Kin. Profession. Pride. Dark secret. Okay, I have created our distinctions trait set. Let's go see how it looks in the character sheet. Wait a second. Has stress. I like stress. I want to see what stress looks like. And we'll say that too. No scale dice, that's silly. Add trait set. Oh, okay, and then we got another one. Okay, so you would go into the system settings and go into trait settings, and this is where you can create your trait sets. That's pretty neat. I like that. It's custom built. So next we have attributes as dice, minimum dice 1. Minimum die rating D4, maximum die rating D12. That's fine. Trait. Strength. Agility. Wits. And empathy. Okay. We'll add another one. Armand has a few. So then we have skills. D4, D12. That is correct. Combat. Endure. Notice, operate, ride, sneak, survive. Tinker and treat. Okay, what else do we have? We have another trait set, and that is talents. These talents do not have dice. These are things like special effects, and they are triggered based on the narrative of the story. So I have, oh, I'll add my own. I should be able to add my own. I think everybody can have one talent so far. So we'll just do that. Talent. I don't know how that's going to show up, but we'll find out. Let's see. Add another trait set. I'm thinking the way that I would build this actually is if it doesn't have dice, it might as well go in the notes section. Oh well, we'll leave it how it is. We'll leave it how it is. We'll see what this looks like. Willpower. Has dice. Let me think of how you would do this. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know how that's gonna look either, but we'll find out. Then we have the unleash die. This isn't pure Cortex Prime, by the way. It's a hack of his he made. So if you don't recognize some of these terms, it's because it's new. Has dice, minimum, max, and this die is D12. We'll just go with unleashed. What else do we have? Those are all basically... The only thing that I would do different that I would say is not an asset, because assets are already built in to the core character sheet, it looked like, is there's spells, but he's assigning a label to them. So we'll do a spells one, and we'll say have labels. Spells. Although I'm not entirely sure how that's gonna work, honestly. I'll just delete that. Let's go see what this looks like. Save. Gonna have to create a new character with this. New. Okay, look at that. Ooh, complications, stress, and trauma. What does this look like? Okay, I see. Okay, yes. I like it. I wonder if I can go without a name. Can I do that? Ah, nice. Okay. You do not have to have a name for it. That's perfect. Makes the character sheet look cleaner. Unleashed, willpower. I see though. Okay. What does this look like? Okay. Talent, foresight, but the thing is talents don't have a dice. So I forgot to put no dice on that. That's okay. I don't need to worry about that right now. Add one. Okay, cool. Yes. Okay. Trait label. Precognition. New spell. But no way to name it. I guess you would have to just do it this way. And then we could put the Cortex label on it. Like that. And copy paste this over here just to see what it looks like. That's not really an asset though. It doesn't have that. Dang it. Let me do that again. I wish that it had a thing where it confirms the deletion. That would be very helpful because I am just such a I'm a frantic clicker. I do that. Don't pay attention. That's why I like autosave stuff, because I just don't pay attention. Okay, so cool. What does this look like? New spells trait. That's ugly. I don't know why that's there. This thing right here shouldn't be on the front end. That should be back end when I click the edit button, in my opinion. But otherwise, that's pretty cool. I like that. These distinctions, you can go in. Can you edit them? Oh yeah, you would just go in here. And I guess, yeah. Trait label, wolf kitten. Just fill her out. What does this look like? Get rid of this. Stop. Profession. Druid. Yes, I play a wolf druid. Very original. Okay, I like that that's in green. I like it. I never betray companions. Exiled from my pack. Let's see, what else do we got going on for us here? We got those things. Aesthetically, I would prefer if maybe like these would line up instead of being all wonky. That would be nice. But that's really nitpicky. I really like what's going on here. Complication? Stress? And usually what you want to do with stress is you want to start it out like they should start with stresses, a few stresses. Let's see. Physical, we'll make it really simple. Physical, we're not using the stress mechanic in Ghost's game, in Herman's game. And that should be a D4 to start if you do have it. I guess actually you could just do that. And then you edit it when you get the stress. You edit to add it on. That's pretty neat. Social. Other 3 typical Cortex Prime stresses. There's that. Trauma, it would be the same thing. I'm not gonna go through and do that. But yeah. Let's see. What else? Let's roll some dice and see what it looks like over here. Let's see. Last game I predicted the future, if you will, with my little what is it? My spell True Sight. So I said I'm gonna use Druid because that comes from my Druid stuff. Wits. Notice. I wouldn't click that. It's not supposed to have a dice. I would use. I don't think the spells have dice in his game. Anyways, okay, let's see what that looks like. I got Druid, Wits, and Notice. Roll. Okay, it separates them all out. And then I would choose the 2 that I'd want to use. Let's see what it looks like if one of these... Let's change this to a D10 and see what that looks like. Get rid of that. Go back. Do that. Roll. Okay. I like it. It's not as pretty in the chat box, but it still is functional. I like it. Now my question is, let's see. The GM has to roll his own dice every round. So let's see what we would do there. It's always public. We don't just have a regular dice roller. I guess I would have to install a module to roll my own dice from the chat pool. Otherwise, the GM, I guess, could create an actor, like his own character sheet, and use that. But overall, this is really cool. And I like it. And I would use this. I would. If/when I run Cortex again in the future. Right now I'm really into diceless, but this is pretty neat. Let me see if anything else is different. Nah, scenes wouldn't matter. Let's see what encounters look like. Oh, gotta create a scene. Test. Everything is test. Test or new. Save. Drag out some actors. Let's create an encounter. There it is. Encounter 1. Roll initiative. Does that work? It does not look like the... wait a second. Now try? It does not look like the roll initiative works for this. But that could be because Cortex doesn't really traditionally use regular initiative. Let's begin combat. Let's see what this looks like. I would say, like, Druid. Strength. Combat. Go. Ooh. Whoa. Clear that. Holy moly. Yeah, it needs to clear. You need to clear it after you're done. What is this? There we go. Roll. So that would be, I would choose the 8 and the 7 for a 15 difficulty, and then this guy would go to defend. Of course, he has nothing, so we'll just say, like, he's got these 3 things. He would not have that. He's got those 2 things, and he needs to beat a 15. He does not, unsurprisingly. And so, he would take some stress, or I gotta get warmed back up to how that works. But, you don't necessarily need to use a combat tracker here. It's not necessary. Because a lot of this is, most of it is narrative, and you just talk through it, and the GM rolls dice, or the difficulty setter rolls dice, and then the other person rolls dice back. And there's not really, it looks like this system in Foundry is not, like, advanced enough yet to, like, automatically tell you if you rolled a hit. Let's try to roll a hit and see what happens. Let's see. Let's roll again. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Ah, okay, cool. That's what I wanted to see. So they do define hitches here, so that's cool. When you roll a hitch, a 1, it turns black. That's pretty neat. I like that. That's good. Oh, let's leave combat. In combat. Yes. No need to use the combat tracker there. It's unnecessary. For this system, I think. Overall, it's pretty neat. I like it. I would use this. 2 thumbs up. It looks pretty thoroughly made, besides, like, having automatic mechanics or whatever, but even the current dice rolling systems for Fari, I mean, not for Fari, I use Fari, that's why it came to my brain. Even the current dice rolling systems for Cortex, besides I haven't gotten a chance to look at the Tales of Xadia one that Cortex creator, like, actually created, those aren't even automatic yet. So yeah. Okay. This is it. That's pretty neat. I like it. I'm glad I gave it a shot. Anyways, I'm signing off. Hope this wasn't too boring. I just thought I'd give you guys a look-see on my first look into Cortex Prime in Foundry. I'll see ya.